What's going on, everybody? I got a video today. This is going to be my precious metal pickups for June 2018. Running a little bit late, but I've been on vacation, been having some fun, been enjoying my summer, and I hope you guys have been too. So let's get right into it. Let me zoom back out here. I'll try not to shake the camera. First thing that I'm going to show everybody is this 1 kilo Geiger bar that I picked up from the Bear in a trade. I've always wanted one of these, and was real happy to snag this one from him. Very, very cool. Can add that kilo to my collection. I don't purchase very many large bars, but this is one in particular that I really did want to have in my collection. Next I'll show is this 5-ounce Prey bar from Scottsdale. I do collect the Scottsdale silver, and this is one that I did not have, so I could add this to my bar collection and my Scottsdale collection. Very, very cool. I do like the 5-ounce size. Next I will share a 100-gram Geiger. I needed to add one of these back into my collection just to have it. Happy to add that. I do like that. I really like the 100-gram size bars. I'm a big fan of them, and it's just cool having them in the stack, in my opinion. Next, I will share with you, let's see here, while we got it in the frame, with my trade with the Bear, I also picked up a 2013 Panda. I like to grab one from every year, and he's a big Panda fan and had quite a few of these, so he threw one of these in with our trade, so I can add it to mine. Now I have the 2013 through the present for my Panda collection. And let's see what's next. We can share this 3-ounce Mutiny Metals limited edition bar. Very, very cool. This one I picked up in a trade. Actually, it wasn't a trade. It was a purchase. It was a purchase from Pit Bullion. Sometimes he has different things that come in to melt, and I will try and rescue them if possible. And this is one of those times. So you guys know that I like to collect the Mutiny Metals. I have a nice little collection going, and this is one that I didn't have. So very happy to pick that up. Thanks a lot, Pit Bullion, for that. And since we're talking about Pit Bullion, I'm going to share this awesome Cobra poured silver round, antiqued with a beautiful finish, nice shiny black and finish. And this was the PE, the prototype, the first one. It's a 2.8 ounce. Again, another beautiful piece from Pit Bullion. As you can see, those pore lines there, it looks like it's melting. He does a gorgeous job with the regular bars and with the 3D bars. Very, very cool. Go check out Pit Bullion's website. Well, while we're talking about purchases from Pit, I did pick up a few of these older Onzas. This is an 86. I do like this style, the older style with the edged lettering. Better than the newer style for sure. And I was able to pick up a few of those. I got the 86 and then 85. I'll just show them briefly since they're all the same. All great condition with beautiful luster. Picked up an 84 and a 84. And lastly, I picked up a 1982. So a few different years there to add to the stack. Very, very cool design, classic. And again, love the edge lettering on those pieces. I'm going to go ahead and move over to some vintage bars that I picked up from the Bear. And these are both the same. Got cool, cool coloring, cool antique silver bullet bars. This one's got really unique toning on it. You can see that one looks really, really cool in my opinion. And of course the back looks like an Engelhard bar to me, and just very cool. I didn't have any of these, and he had a couple, and happy to add that to my vintage bar collection. And next I'm going to go, actually before I move the camera, since it's nice and still, I want to show this V that I picked up from Mr. Vulcan, and this one is a 3.3 ounce. The very first bar that he poured like this was a 2-piece that was molded by it was carved, rather, by A.G. Randall, and this was carved for Mr. Vulcan, and as you can see, he has an absolutely stunning, beautiful finish on this piece. Absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my favorite community pieces. He does such an awesome job. Let's go ahead and put that down. All right, let's go ahead and check over here. Over here I have a sheet of 10 of some Scottsdale Omni rounds. These I also picked up from the Bear in our large trade. We did quite the trade. So all these ounces that you're going to see on the table here are not all new ounces. Well, they're not all additional ounces to the stack, but they definitely are new ounces. But we did have quite the large trade that we did. There was things that he really wanted, and he had some things that he didn't want in a stack anymore that I liked. So I went ahead and grabbed them. All right, so we're going to skip over here to a 1902. See if I can get you some better lighting on this one. And this was another MS64 from my box. And this one, let's zoom in and try to get a good look. This one has some nice luster on it and some nice coloring. I do like to pick up the Morgans that are a little bit different, that aren't blast white, maybe have some, you know, attractive eye appeal, in my opinion anyway. And this was one of them that I got a really good deal on. It was right around $50-some, $60 or something like that. It's not coming off very well on the camera, guys, but it does look really nice in hand. And it was another one that I was happy to add to my box. I'm getting really close to finishing that. I may pick up some more this month and try to finish her off with either this month or next month, or we'll see. It just all depends on which ones I find that I like. So without trying to miss anything, let's go ahead and move on down here. I'm going to zoom back out for a moment. I did pick up a couple of the Scottsdale Tombstone bars, the 10 ounce and the 5. I had neither of these and wanted to add them to my collection. Very happy that I did. They come in these, of course, little cool burlap sacks, or not burlap, or cotton sacks, whatever they are, hemp sacks. Very neat. Just some cool, you know, little hammered different shape, odd shape bars. They are just a little bit different when you pick them up, and of course the 5's different than the 10. It's stamped this way, and of course smaller, right? But the stamping's a little bit different on this one as well. But these are, you know, again, I like to collect the Scottsdale silver, and these are two cool pieces that I definitely wanted to have in my stack, so I'm happy that I grabbed those. Next here we have a nice little stack of 10 1-ounce poured MPM bars. This was another snag that I got from the Bear. He had these, and he had quite a few of them, and he didn't mind separating with 10 of them. So I got myself a little stack of those that I'm happy to have now. And then up here was another large portion of the trade that I had with the Bear. As you can see, lots and lots of Mercury dimes there. In total, it was just over 11 rolls of Mercury dimes, which now gives me $100 face in Mercury dimes. And I have 3 rolls of Frankies up here, which are my favorite halves, and I now have 100 face value of halves. So there's 2 goals that I had for my stack. Wanted 100 face value of each. Now I have completed those. I'm sure I'll still probably pick up some 90% from time to time. However, those were my my major goals that I wanted to hit with those. I do like the 90% in certain quantities and for certain reasons, and I do enjoy the Franklins and Mercs the most. And lastly, but not least, I had some other pickups other than silver this last month. And here you can see I have an Edward the 7th gold sovereign. This was a coin that had been on my list for quite some time. Picked this one up on a smoking deal, in my opinion anyway, from Bold Precious Metals. I think it was like $10 or $11 over spot for, you know, an AUBU sovereign. It was, they say it's BU, but I mean, it does look really good. Let's go ahead and zoom in and take a look. I mean, there is definite detail for the beard, the fields. It is a very nice coin in hand. There we go. That's a little bit better lighting for you guys to see, but nonetheless, it's definitely a piece that I've wanted in my stack for quite some time, and I'm absolutely excited to have it. So a little bit of gold this month, guys. Always like throwing those in there when I find the deals from time to time. And of course, I picked up my first platinum pieces. So I got the 1/10 ounce, the first ever 1/10 ounce platinum piece from the Royal Mint. Very cool. I like this. These are right around the $100 mark, so they're reasonable. And I definitely wanted to pick that one up since it was the first year. I may pick up more of these. I may not. I'm not 100% sure, but just depends on the deals or the stuff that I find. But I did pick up this 1/4 ounce platinum American Eagle, And I absolutely love this. I got a random year and picked up a 1997 in BU, of course. And this one is awesome. And I actually, now that I have this in hand, I always did admire the eagle on the back of this and the design of these coins. And I may stick with them as long as I can find them at a reasonable price with the premiums, you know, where I want them. But I definitely like this coin. I like the size of it, so I may be adding additional, you know, who knows how many more. But platinum is definitely not the highest on my want list. Of course, gold and silver is still, in my opinion, the better metals to pick up, but I definitely like to diversify, as you all know if you watch my videos. So let's go ahead and give you a little overview of my pickups from June 2018. Here we have all sorts of cool pickups, a wide variety, coins and new stuff and poured stuff and vintage stuff and collectibles and community stuff. You know, like, you know how I do. That's how I like to do it, guys. So, and gals, I keep saying guys, but I know there's gals that watch too. And I appreciate each and every one of you. This was a fun month. It was 155 plus troy ounces of silver, a little bit of gold, a little bit of platinum. Just having fun with it. This month will probably be more light, just due to me being on vacation and just being real busy. But you'll be seeing videos on my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys from stopping by. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube. Give me a follow and an upvote if you wish on Steam it, and I will be sharing this on Instagram as well. So again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by.